Nor does he have much time to figure it out, because the 3 lions leapt at her. She sidesteps, but she is still smothered. All 4 cats fiercely grapple. It is very frightening. The wolf has a hard time following her moves, but he knows enough to howl and growl and keep the rest of the lions at bay, and it works. There is blood flowing from the fighting cats, and they break off to assess the next fight, to see who now has the advantage. This is when the lioness backs up into the wolf. He sees her clear for the first time, a creature like he has never seen before, hardly imagined. He sees her muscles, her scars, fresh wounds, but worst of all, he sees her eyes. The lioness's eyes say it all, that this is life and death, and that they are in big, big trouble. The wolf musters up all he has left and takes her side, but now that keys the rest of the lions to come. So it is 6 against 2, and they all growl at each other. But before anyone could do anything, there is a massive hammering sound, a massive explosion. It is the hunters, and they are firing their rifles. Everything becomes a blur. The lions, being thick-headed, attack the hunters. The lioness, being clever, sees this as the perfect opportunity to get the hell out of there. She yells at the wolf, and with one look they split, but not before they see a few lions shot. It is horrible. Some lions also get the hunters, very bloody. The lioness and wolf dart through the night, hearts racing, about to collapse. They join the hyenas and the kangaroos, even other creatures the wolf has never seen. It is one big mess. Everyone is running. She takes him by the tail into a burrowed tunnel, a secret pathway, and they nestle deep in the path, as quietly as possible. The fight outside rages on forever, but then it too gets quiet. They can both tell they think of the same thing. Who won? What has happened out there? But the lioness knows how these things work. She knows they are about to soon find out. And there is footsteps, rustling. The lioness and wolf hold their breath, bleeding, on fire. It is their last chance. She is drastic. They cannot both die. They are sitting ducks here. So without warning, she moves back up the tunnel. She pokes her head out, but it is a bad move. It is a sacrifice. 2 hunters are there. One fires his gun but misses. She exposes herself more, fearful of the bullet, and gets clobbered by the butt end of the other hunter's rifle. She is almost knocked out. The hunters, all flushed themselves and out of breath, fumble through their sacks. They are looking for the tranquilizers to put her out and drag her off. They find it. All she could do is look hopeless. They load their guns and take aim. She closes her eyes. She doesn't know. She expects this to be her last breath, a bullet to the head. But a strange wind flies over her back, and a shadow over her face. The wolf has leapt out. He takes the hunters by surprise. They are defenseless. When he crashes on them, they squeeze off their guns, hitting the wolf both times. It feels strange, but these are humans, and this is familiar territory for the wolf. He doesn't let up, even though he feels so strange. The lioness is stunned. She watches the wolf tear their heads off. So vicious, but so noble. It is her language. She totally understands. The hunters are dead, lifeless, motionless. But now so is the wolf. He collapses, their blood pouring out of his mouth, and on his claws, and his long hair. Everything is finally truly silent. But even that doesn't last long. Out here, something always happens. Either that or death. Yes, the lioness knows this more than ever, and she is sure if the wolf was awake, he would too.